going on, you guys? How you guys doing out there? I hope you're doing great wherever you are in this wonderful universe. Welcome to What It Do Tarot. I am just doing timeless energy reads right now. So I'm going to pull a card out of this Star Code Astro Oracle. I'm not doing any zodiacs attached to this. All signs collective read. But if you want to know right now, it is October 2022. So the sun is going down where I am. It's 6:02 p.m. currently. And yeah, I just felt like doing another reading. I just finished with one. So if you've been here before, thank you very much for stopping back by. And if this is your first time, hey, how you doing? Hope you like, hope you stay, hope you enjoy, all of you. And yeah, if you've contributed to the growth of this channel in any way, I appreciate you. That is a beautiful card. Beautiful in so many ways. Cornucopia, abundance. Okay, and the number 5 at the top. This is Jupiter. So let's read for what this means. It seems like there's a lot of good energy right now for a lot of people. That's a good thing. So it says here, Jupiter symbolizes how we expand our world through education, law, philosophy, travel, abundance, and an expansive spirit. Jupiter, the traditional ruler of Sagittarius and Pisces, is a huge gas giant, 2.5 times the volume of all the other planets put together. It takes 12 years to cycle the zodiac, spending roughly 1 year in each sign. Named for the ruler of all the gods and surrounded by 79 known moons, Jupiter never does anything in small proportions. So it says here, action. Think bigger. This scenario requires you to be expansive and forgiving. Deal with it in a spacious, curious, fair, and philosophical way. Think globally. Bring in contributions from all around the world. Consider traveling physically or traveling with your senses by listening to music from a less familiar culture or tasting their food. Talk to people who grew up in a circumstance foreign to you and get their viewpoint. Diversify your perspective and that of your team to discover the missing pieces needed to make up a larger whole. Engage in abundant optimism. Get the word out through generosity. Give abundantly and goodwill comes back to you. Invest in education, publication, and broadcasting. Just be careful that your generosity is actually helping the recipient, not enabling or burdening them. Ask what would really help. Jupiter's energy needs a big room and an audience, but it can't overshadow important people in more intimate circumstances. Watch that your expansive capacity does not cramp the experimentation of beginners or beloved introverts. Notice where you might overwhelm the people you love and give them room for their more subtle style. If you are the one being so overwhelmed, appreciate your own value, expand in ways that work for you, and let the person with Jupiter energy do their thing. So don't be overbearing in terms of, the way you see things. basically like don't offend anyone, you know, with your big ideas or make someone feel bad because they don't necessarily see it how you see it. But you know, always be encouraging. Okay, guys, so I think I'll start here. It's a beautiful stone there, and let's get started. So I do 3 decks so I can kind of see what's going on, get some sort of storyline, and it's just you're abundant. You do things in a big way. Maybe you are a Sagittarius, maybe you are a Pisces. Not too sure. But however the case, what the heck? Oh gosh, what was that? The High Priestess. I'm not gonna take it though, but you have a high intuition and you know things about things. Okay, I'm trying to get a bottom of the deck card. Give me a second, guys. Before I start. Sometimes when I do this, it's slow. Sometimes when I do it, it's fast. It's fine. Okay. What was that? The 5 of Swords. At the bottom, it said defeat, but the 5 of Swords to me is doubt. So, here we go. Finally. Sorry, guys. I have to do this. All right. One more time. All right, here we go. Ooh, the Devil. So, with you being this go-getter person that has such a big way of seeing things and speaking your mind, that devil wants to come out and stop you and make you not talk about things. Here is a love situation also, and the Magician. Hold on, guys. Let me go back to this card really quick. Maybe a small bit of something that I missed. Hold on, just for myself as I'm reading. Okay, scenario requires you to be expansive and forgiving. Deal with it in a spacious, curious, fair, philosophical way. Think globally. Bring your contributions from all around the world. Yeah. Diversify your perspective on and that of your team to discover the missing pieces needed to make a whole larger picture. You always consider others and their viewpoints. Here is the first card out underneath you. You feel like you've already been there, done that part of your life. And now the 5 of Swords is coming out in reverse. Like, yeah, there's nothing that you doubt about anything. Maybe in the love perspective of things, you were a little hesitant there. That's the Hangman card. Oof. And then there goes the Devil again. Interesting. And then the Moon underneath the Magician. Oh, I hope no one was trying to do any magic underneath the Moon, because I don't know. But however the case, you feel like you're fine. You don't need to rebirth yourself. You're not in doubt about anything. Now here in terms of this love situation here, we have a Hangman and then the Devil. And then you have this hidden aspect of something coming up underneath this Magician. Like the things that, oh, you know, I know how to do. there's some devilish connection. Something sneaky's going on here. Prince of Swords, the Knight of Swords. And maybe you know it's something sneaky and you want to talk about it. And maybe that's why you've been in Hangman, because you feel like there's something going on in this love scenario. Something sneaky's going on. He's not telling you something. He's acting a certain type of way. And maybe you felt that you needed to go underneath the moon and ask for answers or something like that. But you're trying to get to this 10 of Pentacles. Establishment. You feel like it's about your time because you've been in this mode forever. Trying to get to the 10. That was 9 of Pentacles. You work so hard at everything that you do. So like you in this 2 of Cups situation with this person, and it takes 2 to get to, well, I mean, I say that because I always see the 10 of Pentacles with the whole family. So 9, you're by yourself. 10 is like you're, excuse me, like you're in it, you know? And so you're in this relationship with the 2 of Cups, but maybe you feel like you're the breadwinner or something, and you're stuck in how you feel about this person in your relationship, and like how he's not acting right or something's not going right. And here is the 9 of Wands in reverse. You're feeling like you just don't have this kind of energy anymore, and this person here, or you've never been through any type of situation that has been like this, where you feel like you need to, run to the hills or something and get relief. However the case, this King of Cups is here. So it looks like you love him, and you're trying to balance out, I guess, how you feel about him and what's going on with this person. Like, are you guys going to get married or not? Will you have this foundation or not? I don't know what's going on here. Interesting. 9 of Pentacles, King of Cups. 9 of Pentacles, King of Cups. Those are the same 2 cards that just fell out. Right at the right, they just fell out. So, like, you love him, but there's something that may be off about this person. And you know that, like, you're doing majority of the work. And so maybe you went out and did like a small prayer or something up underneath the moon, hoping that, you know, like the other day was a full moon. So, you know, maybe you're like, maybe I'll just go and try to pray underneath it or something. Maybe hoping that something comes out of this, or, you know, God hears my cry. I don't know. But something was going on. And I think that you were the one that was the hard worker, and you know that abundance is right around the corner. You want to share it with somebody. You love this person. But I don't know if you're not too sure if he is, like, if he's really the one. Does he want to get married? Excuse me. Does he want to get married? No. He's keeping something hidden. He's not talking about something with that Knight of Swords. So you know what you needed to go and do. I don't only say when to go talk underneath the moon or pray under the moon or however, whatever, because I saw the moon there with the Magician card, and then the moon came right out. So I'm like, oh gosh, and it was a full moon the other night. So with you thinking something maybe needs some realigning or some help or some assistance or something. I'm not too sure. But you're trying your best to stay balanced in terms of what's here. You have the star, and that's going back. You know that, oh my gosh, and then there's the tower, it's going back. So, you know that you're bright. You don't want to see any towers happen. You don't want to, you know, break up with this person. But at the same time, if they're slowing up like the whole vision of what you saw or in the beginning or what you had in mind, well, I don't know, maybe he's not the one. Yeah, 5 of Swords. So there's the 5 of Swords. It came out the first time. So it's like you see clearly, but at the same time, okay, you're saying, I'm not the one that needs a death and a rebirth. There's no doubt in that. But you still have doubt. You have doubt in this relationship. You don't have doubt in yourself. You have doubt in this relationship. So here's the second deck, you guys. I appreciate you for being here with me. Yeah, and you offered, like, you offered your love. You offered that cup. And you saw yourself working with this individual. But either, you know, he's causing sorrow with some of the things he's doing or saying. Something's just not adding up here. And 7 of Pentacles. You want to see some things grow with this person, but it seems like now you may have to make a move and do something different, but you're trying to give him the benefit of the doubt. You're trying to see if he's going to do anything about his own actions. If he's going to wake up to, you know, whatever he's doing and kill it. Because you're like, it's not me, it's him. You know, like, you know, you trust that he can be this person that you can love because you love him, but you want him to, like, step up to the plate. You want him to do a little bit more than what he's doing, than just love. So guys, here's the last deck. I appreciate you if you're still here with me. Thank you so very much for watching it here with me on What It Do Tarot today. Like, share, comment, and subscribe, please and thank you. And of course, only if you like. No pressure. I appreciate it all. Thank you so very much for stopping by. Come back by. I appreciate you. Love to have you. So here we go. Last deck. What is this? Wow, the High Priestess again. Yeah, you're very intuitive, and I think that's another thing that's, like, you know, causing you to have this situation of you knowing that you may need to make a move if this person doesn't get it together. You have this really deep knowing. You just know. Okay. bottom of the deck. I have here a Page of Swords. Here's a Page of Wands, Page of Swords. So it's like you're gonna make a move, and you may, I was gonna say, you may let him know in a text, like, you know what? No, that's just wrong. Like, but if he's not doing much of anything, you know, like you don't live together or something like that, like you could if you wanted to. Like, you find his ways being childish or incompetent, not competent or incompetent, yes, or but you know, you can be childish and incompetent as well. I hope I'm using that word the right way. But however, wow. I hate it when I can't pick up the card. The Guardian of Swords is the Queen of Swords. So, like, you know who you are. They don't want you to say something, though. They don't want you to, like, tell it like it is, you know? They want you to be quiet. Don't say anything. Just let bygones be bygones. And you're like, I don't think so. I'm this magician. I understand. High Priestess. You know, I do things. I make things work how I want them to work. You don't want to cooperate? Okay, well, you can be gone. I'm not gonna make you disappear. I'm not gonna do that, but you know, you'll leave on your own. You have the Sun. You know that you're bright, and then the Chariot next. You have some things coming for you and changing for you because you know that you deserve it. This here abundance, this abundant life. You've been working on yourself. You never gave up. And all you wanted was this other person to... Two cards. All you wanted was this person to act right. 9 of Wands in reverse and the Page of Swords in reverse. So I said something about like a wounded warrior in reverse. Like you never had to go through anything like this before or something like this. And yeah, Page of Swords in reverse. Like they just don't want you to even say anything. Like just get over it. And the Hermit and the Ace of Wands. So you may need to go into Hermit after dealing with this for a minute, reflect, review, heal. But however, you know that you're bright, you know what you're made out of. Yeah, the Hangman. And this is the perspective card. 10, 1, 1, 10, 11, both of them. Hangman, perspective. Gaining this perspective, so it's just like while you're shining so bright, you're really just trying to figure out this 10 of Swords. You're trying to figure out like where did all this come from with this person, you know, and you just never saw it coming. You didn't understand it either. You know, so you know what you're made out of. You know that you're bright. You know you're working on yourself. You know that you have a lot of powers. You understand things. You're spiritual and so on and so forth. You have Jupiter behind you. You know that you're abundant. And you want someone that's not going to just sit around. You want someone to actually work with you. So you love him, but it's like, is he showing you that he loves you? Anyway, you guys take care. See you later. Bye-bye.